Welcome to Plant a Garden TV. Yes, my people. I'm going in the garden now, clean up the yard. So I'm going in the garden now. Peace and love to everyone. Welcome to Plant a Garden TV. How you guys doing today? Today, you know, the weather is really sunny. So I'm just trying to give these tomato plants a little water, because tomato love water, you know. So I'm just trying to wet them today, because I'm not sure when the rain gonna come. I'm so grateful because even though it's not raining, everything is still standing good, you know. Honestly, I do not wet plants when they get big. I wet the plants then when they're small, because I know they're gonna need that substance, that water. So I try to wet them from small, but when they get big, honestly, the wetting done. I do not wet them again. Like I said, I plant my plants very deep, so even though it ain't rain for a week or two, my plants will still survive. Why? Because the root is down under. Okay? I want to show you something. Just give me a minute. Let me show you something. Let me just give you an idea. Okay? Now, on top of here is dry. So if the root of the plant is up here, there's no kind of substance. All it getting is that dry dirt. Okay? Now, if you dig it deep, I'm gonna show you what's going on here. When you dig it deep, the dirt is wet. So you see what I'm saying? So because of this, the moisture from underneath the plant still have, you see what I'm saying? Watch. All this is wet dirt. Even though it did not rain for like a week now, the dirt still soft and wet. So this is why I always tell you guys, plant them deep. So if you plant them deep and you ain't get rain, they still gonna survive. Okay? So that's why I keep stressing about planting your plants deep. So the tomato plants already plant deep. They love water. And even though I did not get rain for a week, the earth is still soft. But I have some water in a container, and I know the small tomatoes love water, so I'm just gonna give them some, you know. Because the reason for that, I'm not gonna be around here for like 2 days, and I'm not sure if it's gonna rain. And one thing, again, these plants, whether you wet them or not, there's a dew that comes at night or morning that wet these plants. There's water that the dew at night wet these plants. If you want to do something, get up in the morning and walk outside in a slippers and walk through the grass, and I guarantee you your feet gonna get wet. So we try to wet our plants because we want to make sure they have water. But honestly, your plant could survive a week or two without you wet them, if you plant them the right way. Like I said, plant them deep. Okay, so now I'm going to show you something again, what I'm going to do. This is a little area with tomatoes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 tomato plant just in this area right here. I set these seeds and then I bring them and transplant them. So it saved me a bunch of money by setting the seed right here. Setting the seed and transplant them. You could get one of these tomato plants for $3 and change. Okay? So I'm saving money regardless. I'm not trying to spend, because trust me, a garden could cause a lot of money. Yes, it surely can cause a lot of money. But now I'm going to show you something, right? This plant, you see how it coming straight up? No, I don't want it come straight up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick out the head. And when I pick out the head, I'm going to show you how it going to split. So instead I have one plant like this, I'm going to have 2 big limbs just shoot up like that. I'm going to do some of them. I'm not going to do all. Only a few of them I'm going to do. So now I'm going to pick out this head. Watch what I'm doing, right? I'm going to pick out the head of the tomato. You see? I pick off the head. I take off the head. So now, instead of it grow up in the air, it's gonna start spreading. So this is how you get big, huge tomato plant, by splitting them, picking out all their heads. So when you pick out the heads, they start spreading. I'm only gonna do a few of them. I'm not gonna do all of, you know what, I'm only gonna do the small ones. So I'm gonna give you updates on these tomato plants. You see what I do? I pick out all the heads. So now this plant's gonna grow up. Oh man, this one already start blossom, so I ain't even gonna pick that. So just a few of the small ones, I pick out their head. All right, so now let me show you how these plants gonna end up looking. You see this one, I never did this to this one, and you see it just growing up in the air. But when you pick the head, it's gonna just spread out. And so some nice tomato plants right here. These, I don't know if you can see, but I start getting small tomato plant already. You see? This one basically ready to eat. Yeah. And I already put the stake to keep it up. So now let me go over this side and show you guys how exactly these tomato plants over there gonna be. Right here, you see right here? This is where I take off the head of the tomato. Right here. Right here I take out the head. And from here, you see what happened? It shine a limb there and a limb there. So instead I grew up in one, I cut it there. Now it shoot this way and shoot this way. Now we have another limb coming up here. Let me go down to the root. We have another limb coming up here and also another one coming up here. So now this tomato plant gonna be a huge tomato plant. Let me go and show you two more tomato, because this is how you can get big tomato plant and get big harvest. So let me walk down here and show you what I'm talking about. Now, look at this one. This one, I remember picking out the top right down here. I picked the top there. Now look how this tree has, there's a limb come here, there's a limb come there, one here, one here. You see? Look how big this tomato, and the tomato, the thing about it, it now start to blossom, now putting out tomatoes. Okay? But look the size of the tomato plant. So it's very important to do these steps, and you're gonna get big tomato plant and a lot of harvest. This one, I did not do that. You see? Look this one. I just leave this one, but look how it, you know, it ain't that big. This one, I did the same thing. I split it, I pick out the head there, and it just shoot up this limb. Now it's shooting up another limb. Now it's shooting up this limb. And look how big these plants are. Look how big they are. And they now start to be a tomato. Okay? So if you want big tomato plant and spread out, you pick out the head from young. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.